Hi guys, Raiko's here, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to actually announce that I'm joining the Owls, and you're gonna have to take a look at my first week of the Owls. The Owls Readathon is made by Bookroast, and it's actually a Harry Potter inspired readathon where you're also taking tests that they're doing in Harry Potter. I've never actually read Harry Potter or really watched the movies, so I don't really know. But I wanted to participate, and here I am. So out of all the jobs, I've chosen to do the writer. For the writer, I actually have to do only 3 books because of 3 classes that I have to pass, which is Muggle Studies, History of Magic, I think. Yeah. And one study of my choice. And that one study of my choice is care of magical animals. And I'll be showing the books that I will be reading. For Care of Magical Animals, I'm reading this big ass book by Sarah J. Maas. I actually haven't read it, even though I bought it like when it was released, and yeah, I was kind of scared of this book because of how massive it is. I've also decided to buddy read this with a couple of other people who are reading this too for the Owls. We'll be reading this on the 8th, I believe. And we'll see how far we go together. It's really thick, let's say that. For Muggle Studies, I am reading My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga. Yeah, I've chosen this book because it was on my e-reader for way too long right now. So I'll be reading this too. And for History of Magic, I've decided to read Wicked Deep by Shia Earnshaw. If I have finished those, I'll be announcing a little bit more because I've really put a whole list down for books that I can read for all the subjects. Yeah. Okay, so I've read a bit. I've read up till 50 pages, I think. And wow, this book is sad. It really is. I don't know why I started with a sad book in all honesty, but yeah. I must say that I recognize a lot of things from this book because I've used to like experience this myself, and wow, it makes me sad. Well, the first 50 pages aren't that bad in all honesty. You'll more get to know the character, I guess, and a little bit about her family. But I also remember that I kind of have the same book, but then in a different way, where the character isn't depressed, but instead she wants to make a difference and wants to prove that she isn't like her mom, who is a serial killer, or at least murdered someone. And I didn't really spoil anything about this book. It's pure the plot that's saying that her dad did a homicide, but I won't tell on who because that will be explained anyway. So far my thoughts are a really good book. I'm now going to work out and I'll be reading after it anyway. I'll try and get till page 100 today, so that tomorrow I also have 100 pages, and then on Friday I'll hopefully only have like 60 pages left. So yeah, going to work out. See you guys after. It's day 2. Okay, so I kind of woke up quite early for myself, at least. And the first thing I did was a little bit inside of my course that I really want to do. Because at 2 p.m. I have an intake, which means that she will call me and ask me questions about why I want to be a student at this course. Basically a job interview, but then for school. And I did some research, made a memo just in case I forget, like I always do, and hope that I get it. Otherwise, I have no other study. I'll be reading a little bit now. It's, I think, 1 p.m. or at least almost 1 p.m. And I have 3 hours to go in this book. I really, really like it so far. Really do. I almost cried because I started to like think about my own situations, like how I would have felt like years ago. And yeah, that's basically it. And now I hope, at least my prediction is that she will find happiness and that she will end up like saying, yeah, sorry dude, I'm not going to. But it might be not like that, so we'll see. I really hope so. I hope I will finish this book today. Then I can jump over to my next book in my TBR and hope that will be less depressing. I think it will be. I don't even remember which book I wanted to read for my next class. I think it was History of Magic. What did I have for History of Magic again? For History of Magic, I have The Wicked Deep, which is also an ebook, but then on my PC. Well, and phone. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Will my PC please shut up? Be quiet. Shh. I had my intake or interview for the course that I just applied to, and boy, that went wrong. Wow. Yikes. Anyway, basically what happened is that she asked me a couple of questions about why I'm interested in the course, what would be the best for me, and what I would expect from it, what I would learn from it, and which personality traits I have would fit with the course. And those were so difficult to answer, and I literally prepared myself for it. But I just blacked out and I was just there like, yeah, I like editing texts. I like editing texts, really? Anyway, now she actually said like, okay, you might have some problems with it if you're really unsure. I will match you with a counselor, and yeah. I don't know what to think of this, in all honesty. Now I just feel like I made the biggest mistake of my life. I just want to go to school, man. I really just want to go to school.
I finished the book. And I'm just so glad.
I must say that self-isolation kind of makes the videos quite boring to watch. Hey guys, it's day 3 at the moment of the readathon, and I actually slept till 2 p.m. because I was reading till 4 a.m. Oh boy. Anyway, you saw my reaction. I cried, and it was very emotional. So, yeah, I am going to read The Wicked Deep in a second. I first want to kind of play Animal Crossing before I go do that. Alright, so it's almost 5 p.m. and I have to go to work. But I want to update you on the book that I'm reading at the moment. I've only finished like 10 pages or so because I woke up at 2 and I had a bunch of things to do, so yikes. I really hope that I will be able to read a little bit further because the book is interesting. I really, really like it. The book is great. I like it. Good for me. But the only thing that's unhandy is that I have to read it either on my PC or on my phone. Meaning that if I read on my phone, I won't be able to record it because I'm always recording on my phone because I don't have an actual stable camera. Yay.